Hello, friends of Cavarosa Wines. I am Marina Fogarty and I am talking to you from Alto Piemonte, a wonderful wine region in the northwest of Italy, where my great-grandfather Antonio Vallana founded our winery in 1937. Through this video, I would love to introduce you to our wine region and to all the beauties that you can discover. First of all, where is Alto Piemonte? Alto Piemonte is a sub-region of the more famous region Piemonte, which lies in the north, hence the word alto, to the top. And it's a wine region which has a coolish climate and which features wonderful native grape varieties that you will discover through the wine case that you will be tasting soon. We are located something like 20 minutes drive from Lake Orta and Lake Maggiore, two of the most beautiful places in the north of Italy. So should you love these wines and want to come and visit, of course you have all the elements there to plan a great holiday about food, wine, landscape, nature. So I really hope this mix will make you more and more curious. But let's get back to the wines. So in the case, you will find 3 different wines that show you 4 different grape varieties. The first wine is called Innominato, and the legal name technically is Colline Novaresi DOC Bianco, made with a grape variety which is local to Alto Piemonte, and the name is Erbaluce, the grass of light. People always say Italy is about many different grape varieties which are virtually obscure and virtually impossible to find anywhere else in the world, and of course Erbaluce is one of them. How should I describe Erbaluce to somebody who has never tried it? Well, do expect something different. The best way to describe it to someone who's never had it before is imagine the herbaceousness of a Sauvignon Blanc and the minerality of a Riesling with touches of dried fruit and smoke that you might find in other Italian grape varieties like Greco and Fiano, even though they're more typical of the south of Italy. It's got a mix of all these elements, but of course the best way to try it is have it yourself. A wine with very high acidity and really able to show you some varietal character that it's unique. Erbaluce, the grass of light. Now, speaking of discovering Italy and its native grape variety, what is more Piemontese than Barbera? Barbera is the everyday wine of the true Piemontese people. I'm so excited about this wine and this grape variety because it's simple, but at the same time so fresh. Barbera's typical features are notes of red fruit. It's got natural spiciness, hints of black pepper, and it can develop quite a bit of alcohol, quite a bit of body, thus retaining high acid, which is a very nice combination. In Piemonte, you will find various styles of Barbera, from full-bodied, high alcohol and lots of new oak, to more traditional. What we tend to be on the more traditional side. Our Barbera really does have shed loads of fresh fruit. It's medium in alcohol, around 12.8-ish degrees of alcohol, depending on the vintage, but that's a pretty average fact. And this high acidity and this medium body to make it really a wine that you want to sip along your meal, that you want to enjoy on an everyday basis with your friends and family. The third wine in the case is a Nebbiolo Vespolina blend called Campiraudi, named after the Roman battle of the Red Fields, which took place in the area of Alto Piemonte in 101 before Christ, which meant a lot for the history of viticulture in our areas. You might be familiar with Nebbiolo as a grape variety. It's one of the most important grape varieties of Italy. It's local, native of Piemonte, and so we are so pleased to have it as our champion, our number one grape variety that is able to give us wines capable of aging for decades with really world-class finesse, world-class aging potential. So if normally Nebbiolo is vinified on its own, why should we blend it with Vespolina? Well, it's a great tradition of Alto Piemonte, and it goes back to the time where producers needed a softer grape variety, Vespolina, to make Nebbiolo more approachable in youth when the tannins were a bit too harsh, when the structure was a bit too strong. Today, Vespolina doesn't really need to be blended with Nebbiolo to make it more approachable, to make it rounder or softer. It's more of a stylistic choice, more of a variation on theme. So if you want to taste something, again, really unique, very typical, very traditional of Alto Piemonte, go for our Campiraudi. It has been fermented in concrete. It hasn't been aged in barrel, so again, a wine that is there to show you the purity of the varietal character. And let us know what you think about it, and why not come and visit us at the winery so that you can find out more about how these wines are born. So thank you so much for your attention. I hope you've enjoyed this little educational tour, and I hope to see you soon. Enjoy the wines.